So we'll go back to our second question: how the goalposts have been moved, with staying in the single market. How do you think that's happened?
Like I said earlier, I think it's all about the EU becoming like the bad guys in this. Like with the whole, I think the intent was just to pull us out entirely, and I think people voted to leave the European Union thinking that we'll still get a deal of some sort that will help trade, that will help human rights. But I think the people who, your Jacob Rees-Moggs, your Nigel Farage were like, yeah, we'll do that, no problems, and then went, yeah, we were just lying, by the way, which is not really a surprise because I don't think Nigel Farage has told the truth in about probably his life. But I think that idea of making the European Union, they're the bad guys, they're the ones who are trying to, they don't want you to get your Independence Day, they want you to stay in the European Union forever. That they've made the bad guy, and people have gone, yeah, let's just get everyone out, let's just leave entirely, break off, and we'll start again. It's not going to work like that.
I think the main problem was that they said that we'll stay in the single market. No one really knew what the single market was.
No.
And then as soon as we left, we're like, oh, we don't want to stay in the single market because we'll be like Norway, where they don't make the rules. And everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then everyone forgot what the guy said yesterday about staying in the single market.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the problems we had. The other one was that the EU they're not, they're going to play hardball with us because they have to. Because at the end of the day, they're going to do trade deals with China, potentially, with India. That was happening until May was like, you want to do something with visas? Nah, get out of here. So Conor McGregor gave here.
I imagine the EU do want a decent deal with us because
they have to, because
we are a big player.
Do you know what? I couldn't find the actual thing for this, but I remember learning in history class where before the Treaty of Versailles was, I think, even written, you had three major players, right? You had France, obviously the UK, and the US. The US didn't care as long as our empires got broken up, which is fine. France wanted Germany to get hammered, absolutely smashed.
Yeah.
And the UK were like, no, because we still need you as a trading partner.
Yeah, because the UK and Germany at that point did a lot of trade, and it was like, we know we've gone to war, but we need you.
And the thing is, the EU really don't want us to tank because we do buy a lot of stuff from them.
Yeah.
And the less we buy is, the less in jobs for, Spain for fruit, France for wine, and Germany for cars.
Yeah.
And so they do need us to get a good deal, but they won't put their project at detriment. It is the classic player think is too big for the club, because at the end of the day, if you give that player the contract that they want, if they give us the deal that they want, all the players within the club are going to start kicking off.
Yeah.
And they're going to start demanding more.
Yeah, exactly. If the UK gets a favourable deal, then that's not
favourable. We're talking about a deal where they give us, something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Goods and services in, at the detriment of we don't pay anything.
Yeah.
France can be like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, they're going to go, well, we want to leave. So the EU has to be conscious that they are going to make sure a deal doesn't, like you said, it doesn't affect their project of a long term, the goal of the EU staying as a big player. So they're not going to give us anything fantastic by any stretch, and I think that's what people have now criticised the EU for, is they've just protected themselves. Yeah, obviously that's a big part of the world. If
they give us a deal, it'll be very similar to when Man United signed Sanchez on 400,000 and then every other player in the club was like, yo, we want more money, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Edward was like, what?
Yeah, and you cave into one, you cave into one country, the UK, you cave into one player, Alexis Sanchez, then the rest of Europe, or the rest of the Man United team are going to go, well, this is a problem, why haven't we got more? We're bigger than them, we're better than them.
Like, bro, I've been here for time saving you, man, give me the money.
Yeah, exactly, and you're just going to get more problems. So the European Union aren't...
Especially with France, if you get not someone like Macron who wants more integration, not even Le Pen, someone who's maybe in between those two, who does not, he's not skeptic of the EU project, but is someone who, is like, they're there, we can use them as a resource. But with France, we're the second biggest player now.
Someone who would be willing to take the risk of leaving. Germany as well. I'd like. Germany are a massive part.
I think Germany will ever leave.
No, I don't.
Because they benefit. They pay in the most, but they benefit massively because of the fact that they can export stuff and they do make the best stuff.
German products are very good, and Germany has a lot of foreign workers as well. So they get a lot of workers from around Europe. I know a lot of Latvians moved to Germany to live. A lot of Polish people, I think, moved to Germany as well. So Germany has a lot of EU migrants coming in to help work in those services.
German manufacturers. There's one guy. Obviously, this is going to be a thing where you have. There's a guy called Dabao where he does computer stuff, high-end computer stuff, and he manufactures all his stuff within Germany. Partly because he can keep an eye on things, and partly because I think he's just one of those guys where he wants to keep it in-house in his own country and wherever. And so he just talks about how German manufacturing is the best. That's one of his selling points. It's made in Germany. Yeah, and it is true. If you haven't been to Germany, go to Berlin, go to Munich, go to Cologne.
great country, great products, great
Watch
people.
out when you cross the roads in Berlin, because those guys are savages. Like,
Yeah.
even as a red light, these men will like drive, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, bruv, do you have no
They
respect?
do not care. But no, the people in Germany are so nice as well.
Oh, yeah,
they're
they're friendly.
lovely
Yeah,
people.
nice people.
Always happy to help, and they speak better English than we do. So
Yeah, better English than we do, mate. So,
in girlish.
Yeah.